Hey guys, RCT3 Crashes 100 here, and I'm here to show you guys something that just arrived from the US Mint a couple of days ago, but I finally got around to putting it on camera. And it is something that I was going to show you guys last year, but it never came, and I ended up buying an example in America that was proof. Turns out, what I actually pre-ordered that never got delivered last year was the uncirculated version. Or the uncirculated finish. So I guess I can now show this to you now. This is this year's issue though, rather than last year's one. So yeah, I will probably get the proof at some point, but I figured why not? So it was my birthday recently, actually last Friday. Actually no, it was the 8th, it wasn't the Friday last week, what am I talking about? God, I can't even think of basic calendar stuff. I guess my brain's just fried from how hot it is right now. But anyway, last week I got some birthday money. The day after, the US Mint store had notified me that my pre-order for this had gone through. And thankfully, UPS were really, really good, and they actually called me to ask how to get to my house, which was quite convenient. So, enough rambling, let's get to the discussion. So, the case is actually very similar to the proof example here. This is a Philadelphia issue, so it means it has no mint mark, but otherwise the only real difference is instead of it being in black, it's in the sort of standard navy blue that the US Mint does for its cases. Still got the same silver sort of lettering on it and stuff, which is pretty cool. And again, it's sort of this navy blue box, which reminds me a lot of the older Eagle releases too. So I'm just going to move this out of the way so I can actually get this out of its case a bit easier. So here is the certificate of authenticity. Again, really nice. It's got a bit of a kink in it. It's not actually bent. It's probably just from where it was in storage. And it's sort of curled a little. It'll probably improve over time. You can take a moment to read the interior of that if you would like. Again, George T. Morgan. I'm not going to make the mistake I did last time, which I had to actually correct in an entirely different video, which is just kind of funny. There we go. Let's put this over to one side. And so, unlike the proof example, which has, I think, just a really big interior, this actually comes in its own little miniature case, which is quite nice. It's got no additional branding on the outside, which, you know, I get why it's there, because like the outer case is probably the main thing that would display it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So if we pop this open, we have Morgan on the top with, of course, George T. Morgan's depiction of liberty on the top. And here is the coin itself. So this goes flying off into nowhere. I pop it out just so I can show it to you guys in a bit more detail. This is, of course, the uncirculated example. So it is the same finish as your standard Silver Eagle. It is 1 ounce of 3/9 fine silver, which is lovely. Just a whole ounce of silver. And we have, of course, that iconic eagle holding the bundle of arrows. No mint mark, because, as mentioned, it's a Philadelphia issue. And yeah, just a really, really nice coin. Honestly, the US Mint have done a really good job recreating and sort of updating. Although I don't even think it's been updated. I think it's just a straight restrike of George T. Morgan's design. This is, of course, you've got the 2024 down there. And of course, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, something I discovered about this coin, which I thought was really cool, is since George T. Morgan was a pupil of William Wyon, which is one of the UK's most famous coin engravers, right up there with Benedetto Pastrucci, in a way, this coin is kind of related tangentially to some of our great coins of the 19th century, such as Una and the Lion, which is just really kind of cool, actually. I think that's a neat touch. I say touch as if that was done intentionally. It's more just sort of the way things aligned, if that makes sense. So we will put this back into place because this isn't quite the end of the video. So I walked into town today to put a bit of my birthday money in my bank account because I actually did this on my credit card so it would give me some avios for when I eventually go to America. And I think you guys can see where I'm going with this. This is obviously not going to be doable while I'm still searching for work. Unfortunately, that really isn't going according to plan. But I'm going to put one bill here that I got today. It's not the only one I got today, but while I was walking through the town centre, I spotted there was a currency exchange branch of Eurochange, which has pretty good rates. Other currency exchanges are available. And yeah, I purchased $70 worth of US dollars, this being 20 of that 70. Yeah, eventually I would really like to return to America. Hopefully, at some point soon. It's not going to be doable in the current year because it's just too late in the year now. I don't think I would be able to save up enough unless I got a substantially better paying job than my last one. But at this rate, I can't even get anything to begin with. So, that's more or less where I can end this video. With that being said, I'm RCT3 Crashes 100, and this has been a very quick look at the 2024 uncirculated Morgan dollar. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Have a nice day. Over and out.